Good morning, class 11th. We are going to do some problems on trigonometry today related to larger angles. Like I have written few problems here. The first one is sine 750 degree cos 300 degree plus cos 1440 and sine minus 1020. I already discussed in my earlier lectures that what we need to do is you have the facility of using calculators. For you it will be very easy to multiply, but if you don't have calculator, then you should remember some multiples of 360. 360 into 2 will be 720, 360 into 3 will be 1080, 360 into 4 will be, I think, 1440, and 360 into 5 will be and many more. Many more you will have to remember, but for you, as I said, it will be easier for you to do because you have calculators and you can easily do it. Because here we can see the angles are not bigger than 1440, not more than 1440, so it can be here 1440 it is, or 1470 it is. 1470 it is. It is 1470. 1470. Now 750, like 750 can be written as 720 plus 30. I can write it sine 2 into 360. 2 into 360 will be 720. 720, if I add 30 degree to it, it will become 750 degree. So this is, we have converted 2 into it. It's a multiple of 360 because we know it'll be repetitive. It'll be repetitive. So we'll be able to get the value. Cos 306 can be written as 360 minus 60. So 360 minus 60 we can see. Then, for example, it is cos 1470. So I can write 4 into 360, which will give me 1440 plus 30 degree. Plus 30 degree. So it becomes 1470. Then I have minus, this is sine minus 1020. Before that, you must remember also, I have told you clearly that add sugar to coffee. These 4 things you have to remember. In the first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. Sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot, all are positive. In the second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive. The rest are negative. In the third, tan and cot are positive. The rest are negative. In the fourth one, cos and sec are positive. The rest are negative. And the fourth quadrant also will have the same, like sine minus theta, cos minus theta. Here only cos and sec are positive. So sine minus theta will be minus sine theta. So it will become minus sine, and 1020 will be how much? 1080 minus 60 I can do. Then I'll get 1020. So 360 into 3 into 360 minus 60. So I have got every angle in terms of 360 into something plus or minus. Now I have to see where does it lie, in which quadrant will it lie to decide about the sine. Because these are multiples of 360, so sine will remain sine, cos will remain cos, cos will remain cos, sine will remain sine. The only SIGN, I'm talking of SIGN. That sign will depend upon which quadrant it is falling. It will remain sine 30 only. It will remain sine 30. But which quadrant it is falling on? 2 into 360, it is falling in the first quadrant. Because 362 rounds it will take. It will start from here. It will come here 1 round. Then again 2 rounds here. And it will come into this. So second, it will fall in the first quadrant. So where all are positive. So it will be sine 30. Then into cos 360 minus 60. Cos 360 minus 60. That means you take 1 round and then come back here. So it is in the fourth quadrant. 360 minus 60 will be in the fourth quadrant. So it will remain positive only because it is cos. Cos is positive in the fourth quadrant. So cos 60. Then plus cos 4 into 360. Whenever they are going to be even multiples, it is going to even or odd multiples, it is going to fall into the first quadrant. Plus it will depend. 4 into 360 obviously it will come here only, and again into the first quadrant. So cos 30. It will be cos 30, and it is minus. Now it is sine 3 into 360. 3 rounds, after 3 rounds it will come into the again into the first quadrant, and we are subtracting 60, so it will come back to into what? The fourth quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant sine is negative, so it will become what? It will become minus sine 60. It will become minus sine 60. Already one minus was there. Sine 30 is 1 upon 2. Cos 60 is also 1 upon 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And it is also root 3 by 2. It will become minus into minus will become plus. So it will be 1 upon 4 plus root 3 into 3 will be what? 3 upon 4. So it will be 4 upon 4. So your answer will be 1. Your answer will come out to be 1. So what we did was, whatever the angles are given, they are converted into multiples plus something or minus something. Multiples of what? Multiples of 360 or 180, whatever we want to do it. 360 into 2 is 720. 720 plus 30 is 750. Cos 300 can be written as 360 minus 60. 1470 is 4 into 360, which is 1440 plus 30, it becomes 1470. First of all, sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Because it is in the fourth quadrant, it will be minus. Because in the fourth quadrant only cos and sec are positive, the rest are negative. So sine minus 1020. 1020, we have written 4 into 360. That will be 14. I have written it wrong. Because I have to get how much? 4 into 360 will be how much? 4 into 360 will be 1440 plus this. No. It will be how much? Sorry. 1020. So 1080 actually. It will be 3 into 360. 3 into 360 will be 1080, and from 1080 you subtract 60. Minus 60. Minus 60. Minus 160. So it will become what? 3 into 360 will come here, and minus 60 obviously it will come into here. So minus sine 60 it will come, because this is sine, not cos. This is sine. So it will become minus sine 60, and minus into minus will become plus, and sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and why have I written cos 30? It will be cos 60 as well. 360 minus 60. Sorry, what am I doing? Oh dear, it was all right. It was okay. It was 4 only here, cos sine was there. So that everything was all right. It is cos 60 only. Everything is okay there. I just thought it to be here. So it is okay. So 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 plus root 3 by 2 plus into root 3 by 2 1 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4, it comes out to be 1 because it went there. That's why I was thinking what I have done. 3 into 360 is 1080 minus 60. That is correct, absolutely. So we get the first question. Now let us see the second question. Now let us see the second question. That is cos 3 theta minus 2 cos 4 theta upon sine 3 theta plus 2 sine 4 theta, and he says theta is 150. Theta is given to be 150 degree. Here theta is given to be 150, so obviously 3 theta will become cos 450, cos 450 minus 2 cos 600. 15 fours are 60, 600. Again it will be cos 450 because 3 into 150 will be 450, and it will become 2 sine 600. Okay. Now what do? Cos 450 can be written as 5 pi by 2. 5 into 90. 5 pi by 2. It is 5 pi by 2 minus 2 cos 600. Cos 600 can be written as what? Cos 600 can be written as 720 minus 120. Minus 120. 2 into 360, 720, and I have to get 600. So what should I subtract from 720 to get 600? I should subtract this much, 120, upon sine 5 into 90 minus 2 sine 2 into 360 minus 120. Now let us see cos 5 into 90. Cos 5 pi by 2. Cos 5 pi by 2 means odd multiples of pi by 2. Odd multiples of pi by 2 is 0. Odd multiple 5 pi by 2, we told you will come here. Why? If you divide 5 by 4, your remainder will come 1. It was 4n plus 1 pi by 2. Here at this line 2, it comes 4n plus 1 pi by 2. So at this, cos is always 0. Cos is always 0 when it is multiple of pi by 2. So it will be 0. Minus 2 cos 2 into 360 minus 120. 2 into, that means it will come into which? Don't worry, we said that this should be what? This should be always an acute angle, but does not matter, it will adjust itself because it will come into the fourth quadrant and cos is plus, so it will remain 2 cos 120 upon sine 5 into 90, 5 pi by 2. Sine is always 1 on that, sine is always 1 here, 0 here and 1 here, so it will be 1. Odd multiple of pi by 2 will give you sine as 1 minus 2 sine 2 360 into 120. It will come here again into this fourth quadrant, and it will become minus because it is minus. So 2 sine 120. After this, what will happen is 0 minus 2 cos, I can write 90 plus 30 here, 1 plus 2 sine 90 plus 30, because 90 plus 30 is 120. Now when it is 90 plus 30, the cos becomes sine and sine becomes cos. 90 plus 30 means both of them are going to fall in this quadrant. In this quadrant, sine is positive. So this will remain positive, but this will become negative. 0 minus, so it will become what? Minus 2, and it will become minus sine 30 minus sine 30. Why will it become? Because it is minus already. It is cos, it is 1 is minus already, and cos is minus in this second quadrant. So it will become minus, and here it is 1 plus 2, and sine will become cos. Sine will become cos, but it is plus only. But it will be plus only because sine is plus there. Minus into minus will become plus. Sine 30 is 1 upon 2. 1 plus 2 cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So it will cancel. It will cancel. So 1 upon 1 plus root 3. The value will be 1 upon 1 plus root 3. We can change it also. We can change it also. Why did we make my plus here? It is minus. It is also. Why did it change from here plus to plus? It should have remained plus because sine 600, okay, it became minus because it came here, and minus 2 sine because 360, well, sine is negative in there, so it became minus sine 120, and it should have remained minus only. Why it became plus here? It will remain minus, it will remain minus, it will remain minus. So you can leave the answer as 1 upon 1 minus root 3. We can rationalize it also and get the answer. Okay. Now let's see the third question. That is sine 90 minus theta, sec 180 minus theta, sine minus theta upon sine 180 plus theta, cot 360 minus theta, and cosec 90 plus theta. These are the basic angles which we taught you in the beginning. 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, 180 plus theta, 180 minus theta, or sine minus theta. It depends upon. Now we have to see sine 90 minus theta means it is going to be in the first quadrant only. 90 minus theta is in first quadrant, and sine will change to cos because it is 90 minus theta. So it will become cos theta. The first one is sine 90 minus theta will change to cos theta. Sec 180 minus theta will come into the second quadrant. It will come into the second quadrant. And here what is there? Add sugar. So sine and cos are positive, the rest are negative. So it will become what? Minus sec theta it will become. It will become minus sec theta. Then sine minus theta is in the fourth quadrant. It will become minus sine theta only. Minus sine theta, because there only cos minus theta will be cos theta and sec minus theta will be sec theta. Then sine 180 plus theta. Sine 180 plus theta means it will come into the third quadrant. In third quadrant only 10 and cot are positive. The rest are negative. So it will become minus sine theta. And here cot 360 minus theta. Cot 360 minus theta means again it is going to come into the fourth quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant only cos and sec are positive, the rest are negative. So it will become cot minus cot theta. And then cosec 90 plus theta. Cosec 90 plus theta, because it is coming into the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive, but cosec will change into what? Sec, and it will remain positive. Sec theta. Now let us see what we can cancel, because you can see minus and minus, it will become plus, minus and minus will become plus. There are two minuses in the numerator, two minuses in the denominator. They will cancel with each other. Now minus sine theta can directly cancel from here. Sec theta minus minus is cancelled. Sec theta will cancel. With sec theta it will remain cos theta upon cot theta. Cot theta is cos theta upon sine theta. So cos theta upon sine theta, cos will cancel, your answer will be sine theta. Your answer will be sine theta. Now let us see question number 4. In question number 4, I have find 6 angles for which sine theta is minus root 3 upon 2. Sine theta is minus root 3 upon 2. Forget about the minus for the time being. If sine theta is root 3 by 2, means it is sine 60. It is sine 60. It is sine 60. That means it will be going here 60 degree. And if it comes down here, so it will be also 60 degree. This side also 60 degree. This side also it is going to be 60 degree. But the only thing, because of minus, is again add sugar to coffee. For your memory, every time I repeat it, add sugar to coffee. Here it is sine is negative. Sine is negative where? Sine is negative in the third and the fourth quadrant. That means all the values corresponding to this will come in third and fourth quadrant. Now, first value will be from here. If you start from x O to x dash, you get 180. And then you move 60. So 180 plus 60, that will be 240 degree. First angle corresponding to this value of minus root 3 by 2 will be 240. The another is 360 minus 60. From you come down here, complete, and 360 minus 60. So 360 minus 60 will be 300. That you get another angle. Because you can get only in third and fourth quadrant. Because in the third quadrant only 10 and cot are positive, and here cos and sec are positive. So sine is negative here, sine is negative here. We can't take the value of sine in first and second because there it is positive. Now 240 has come. If I add 360 to 240, and I come back to this line again. It was here 240. I take complete round of 360. So 360 is added to it. Then what will happen? You will get 600. Now here it is 300. Here it is 300. Again I take a complete round here. So 300 plus 360 will be 660. I can get 660. I got 240, 300, 600, 660. He wants how many angles? Find 6 angles. 4 I have got. Now 5. Again, so 600, you add 360, you will get 960. For this 660, if you add 360, what will you get? 10,020. So these are all the angles which will fall along this or this line, 240, 600, 960. 300, 660, 1020. These are the values to corresponding to which the values of sine theta will be minus root 3 upon 2. The value of sine theta will be minus root 3 upon 2. One more question. In this here it is, find all the angles between 0 to 720. He is talking angles between 0 degree and 720 degree, where he says tan theta is minus 1 upon root 3. Tan theta is minus 1 upon root 3. Now again you are going to forget about minus. Tan theta is 1 upon root 3 means theta will be how much? Tan theta is 1 upon root 3. Theta will be 30 degree. So 30 degree this side. Extend this line. 30 degree this side. 30 degree this side. 30 degree this side. Now tan theta will be negative where? Add sugar to coffee. Now it cannot be negative here, all are positive here. Here only sine and cos are positive, so it will be negative in second quadrant. Here 10 is positive, so it can't be negative here. Only in the second and the fourth quadrant. It will be only in the second and the fourth quadrant. So in the second quadrant, the first value can be 180 minus 30. If from 180 I subtract 30, I'll get 150, which will sine tan 150 will give you minus 1 by root 3. Then if I come here, 330 in this fourth quadrant, 360 minus 30 will give me 330, which will be again a negative value. Now for 150, I have come here. If I take complete round, 150 plus 360 will be 510. 510 will be another value. And if to this I add 330 plus 360, it will become 690. 690. So the values have to be between 0 and 720. So if I add 360, it will become more than 720. If I add 360, it will become more than 720. So the four value corresponding to which tan theta will be minus 1 upon root 3 is tan 150, tan 330, tan 510, tan 690. In triangle ABC, we have to prove the following. Number 1, cos C is equal to minus cos A plus B. Now when we have in triangle ABC, that means angle A plus angle B plus angle C should be equal to 180 degree or pi. If you want to write it in radians, it will be pi. 180 or pi, I think, or pi radian. Now it says we have to find cos C. So what I'll do is I'll write A is equal to 180 minus B plus C. Cos it will become A is equal to 180 minus B plus C, because I want to find cos C is equal to minus cos A plus B. So let us take cos of both the sides, like write cos A will be equal to cos 180 minus B plus C. Now cos 180 minus theta means it will be coming into the second quadrant. It will be coming into the second quadrant, and in second quadrant only sine and cosec are positive. The rest of the trigonometric ratios are negative. So cos A will become minus cos B plus C, because it is cos 180 minus theta, which will fall in the second quadrant, and in second quadrant cos will be negative. So we had to prove cos C, B plus C I have written. Okay, we can do that also. If I change it to cos C, then cos C could be minus cos A plus B. If I replace, you can do it this way also. And instead of writing A is equal to B plus C, I could have written C is equal to 180 minus A plus B, and we could have obtained cos C is equal to minus cos A plus B, or cos A is equal to minus cos B plus C. Whichever two relations you take, cos 180 minus theta will be minus cos theta. So this is the first relation which we obtained. Now let us see the second one. A plus B plus C is 180. So A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 will be 90. Because A plus B plus C is equal to 180. So if I divide A by everything by 2, so A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 will be 90. Now I want to find out 10B plus C by 2. So I will take B by 2 plus C by 2 is equal to 90 minus A by 2. So it will become B plus C upon 2 is equal to 90 minus A upon 2. He wants to find 10. So 10 of B plus C upon 2 will be equal to 10 90 minus A upon 2. 10 obviously 10 90 minus theta will change into cot theta, and it is in the first quadrant, and in first quadrant all values are positive. So 10 B plus C by 2 will become cot A upon 2. That is what we had to prove for this. So 10B plus C upon 2 is equal to cot A upon 2. A plus B plus C was 180. So A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 will be 90. That means B by 2 plus C by 2 will be 90 minus A upon 2, or B plus C by 2 will be 90 minus A upon 2. So if I take 10 of both the sides, I'll get 10 into B plus C by 2 is equal to 10 90 minus A by 2. And 10 90 minus theta is cot theta. So it will become cot A by 2. Instead of theta, any value, any angle, angle A by 2 is also an angle, half of angle A. So 10B plus C by 2 will become cot A upon 2. This is the second one. Now let us see the third one. In the third one it says 10B plus C plus 10C plus A plus 10A plus B upon 10 pi minus A, 10 2 pi minus B, and 10 3 pi minus C. It is also in triangle ABC. So A plus B plus C is pi, or 180. A plus B plus C is 180. So 10B plus C will become 10 pi minus C. It will become 10 pi minus A. B plus C will become pi minus A, plus 10 C plus A will become pi minus B, and A plus B will become pi minus C. 10 pi minus C upon 10 pi minus A, 10 2 pi minus B, 10 3 pi minus C. Notice one thing. Now pi minus a means it is going to fall into the second quadrant. We are subtracting out of 180, and in the second quadrant 10 is negative, so it will be minus 10a. Similarly, 10 pi by minus b will be minus 10b. Again it is in the second quadrant, and it is also in the second quadrant. So 10 minus 10a minus 10b minus 10c, it will fall into second quadrant. It will fall into second quadrant. In second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive. The rest of the trigonometric ratios are negative. Now, here in the denominator it will be minus 10a. Now, 2 pi minus b. It will be in the fourth quadrant. 360 minus b. And 10. In fourth quadrant, only cos and sec are positive. The rest are negative. So, it will be minus 10b. And it will be minus 10c, because again it is going to fall in the fourth quadrant. So in the numerator as well as in denominator we have the same value. So it will come out to be 1. The answer will be 1. That is what we had to prove, that 10b plus c plus 10c plus a plus 10a plus b upon 10 pi minus a plus 10 2 pi minus b plus 10 3 pi minus c will be equal to 1. Let us see the last question in this exercise. He says if A, B, C, D are the angles of a quadrilateral. Now it is a quadrilateral. We were talking till now of a triangle. Now he says if A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral, then he wants us to prove cos A plus B by 2 is equal to, he wants us to prove cos A plus B upon 2 is equal to minus cos C plus B upon 2. He wants us to prove this. Now let us see, because he said it's a quadrilateral, it is a quadrilateral, so A plus B plus C plus D will be equal to 360 degree. The sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree, because he said ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral. It is a quadrilateral. So A plus B plus C plus D will be 360 degree. But he is calculating the angles in terms of half. So we will do A upon 2 plus B upon 2 plus C upon 2 plus D upon 2 is equal to 180 degree, because 360 divided by 2 will give us 180 degree. Now he wants A plus B by 2. So what I'll do is A by 2 plus B by 2 will be equal to 180 minus C by 2 plus B by 2. And he talks about cos. Cos A plus B upon 2 will be equal to cos 180 minus C plus D upon 2. So cos 180 minus theta, again it is going to be in the second quadrant, and in the second quadrant only sine and cosec are positive, the rest are negative. So it will become cos A plus B upon 2 will be equal to minus cos C plus D upon 2. That is what we wanted to prove. That is what we wanted to prove, that cos A plus B upon 2 is equal to minus cos C plus D upon 2. Okay.